Hey everyone, it's Shunko here with another top 10 anime based off the opinions of Japanese fans, this time for fall 2016. With that being said, let's get started. At number 10, we have Fune Oamu, or The Great Passage. It is a slice of life and drama series about life and publication. The series revolves around Mitsuya Majime, who has to experience hardship and hard work in order to become a great editor. It is a very down-to-earth series that deals with reality's aspect of passion and portray the progress towards fulfilling an endeavor, whatever it may be. We'll have the more serious series this season, but something to definitely consider. At number 9, Mobile Suit Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans, Season 2. What more to say besides that Japanese people love Gundam, as the first season was ranked around 11 in fall 2015. Chances are if you're a Gundam fan, this will be up there on the list for you as well. Number 8, Haikyuu, Karasuno Koko vs Shirotorizawa Gakuen Koko, translated as Haikyuu Karasuno High School vs Shirotorizawa Academy, is another big fan favorite of Japanese fans and also foreigners as well. Haikyuu has always been a very inspirational and passionate series that distinguishes itself from other anime series in the sports genre, and I'm sure this third season won't disappoint either. You don't need me to tell you whether or not you should watch this, because chances are, if you watch the first 2 seasons, you'll definitely watch this one. And for those who haven't, you have no idea what you're missing out on. And number 7 is Drifters. Drifters is actually very popular with the foreign audience, but surprisingly ranked lower than I thought. I would compare it to some of the other blood-soaked series in the past filled with action, blood, with stunning animation. If you're looking for tons of gore that will keep you wanting more, this is probably the series for you as well. The animation studio, Hood's Drifter Studio, isn't known for much. You can think of it as a sub-studio of Hood's Entertainment made specifically for this series. Think of it as Wit's studio of Production IG for the series Shingeki no Kyojin. By the way, that's getting a season 2 confirmed. Number 6, Bungo Stray Dogs Season 2. If you had watched my other video, you might have recalled me saying that the first season was a little lackluster that falls off in certain aspects, such as the comedy tied with the mystery aspect, which affected its overall performance. This is no doubt a continuation of that, so don't expect anything much different than before. Now that's what I initially thought, but this second season really managed to turn things around. It has become much more serious and darker than the first season. Definitely an overall improvement from the prequel. If you weren't happy from the first season, perhaps this may change your mind. Number 5, Sangatsu no Lion, translated as March Comes In Like a Lion, a series by Shaft that tries to touch on the modest aspects of life, about triumphs, failures, relationships, and goals. A show not to be taken too seriously, but at the same time makes you think about the little things in life. It might be a little slow to begin with, so for those looking for something with a lot of flair, this might not be the series for you. Reminds me greatly of Shigatsu wa Kimi no Uso, otherwise known as July and April, as the art styles seem somewhat synonymous of each other, even though they are made by different studios. Number 4, Yuri on Ice. Right now, it is considered the anime series of the season based off what I'm hearing around the internet. Even in the Japanese community, people love it. I'm just surprised it's not ranked higher for them. It has some BL or yaoi stuff in there, so that might be a turnoff for many people at first. Chances are, if you're a Fujoshi or Fudanshi, you might very much like this series a lot. Even if you aren't, it is still appealing on other aspects such as animation, character development, and overall story. Number 3, Hebkfo Neum 2, or Sound Euphonium 2, is the sequel to the first season. What more is there to say other than another amazing series by Kyoto Animation? Though the first season started off slow, the second will undoubtedly hit you hard. The Japanese culture for appreciating hard work and dedication is made apparent in this series, which makes it not unusual that this would be highly ranked for this season. Number 2, WWE Working, is a spin-off series of the original Working TV series that spanned a total of 3 seasons so far. It takes place in another branch location of the Wagnaria family restaurant chain, fully staffed with roughly around the same number of people. Because of this, a complete set of new characters are replaced in this spin-off series, though you could say they may resemble the original series counterparts when it comes to appearances and personality. A very light-hearted slice of life series that is very pleasant to watch and enjoy. I would highly recommend it, though for people outside Japan, this might come as a surprise as to why this is number 2, or perhaps this is the first time they are hearing it. And lastly, at number 1, Natsume Yujincho Go, translated as Natsume's Book of Friends Season 5, is the 5th season of this series. Just when we didn't expect a new season to come out for after 4 long years since the 4th season, we get a new one all of a sudden. It has a great story, great characters, and has a heartwarming atmosphere. A series that will just lift your spirits up and just make you feel happy. A lot of people may not agree with this, but no arguments here. Before we end this off, I wanted to give a brief mention of a few other series that didn't make it in the top 10, which are as follows in no particular order. Watashi ga Motete Dosunda, translate as Kiss Him Not Me at number 20. Stella no Maho, or Magic of Stella, at number 18. Shimatsu no Izetta, or Izetta the Last Witch, at number 13. And lastly, Girlish Number at number 14. These are the top anime of fall 2016 as voted by Japanese fans. Also, Crunchyroll compiled a map that featured the most popular anime series for those of you who live in the United States. If you take a look at it, in general, it seems like Drifters, Haikyuu, Gundam, Shimatsu no Izetta, Keijo, and Yuri on Ice are the top favorites all around. It may be surprising to know that Keijo isn't even in the top 20 in the Japanese fan rankings. I wonder why that is. So what do you think? Do you agree with this or do you disagree? Maybe you had your own favorites that didn't make it on this list. Feel free to let me know in the comments. As always, thanks for watching. Next video will be a winter season video, so look forward to it.